I'm inspired by the fact that industry organizations are aware of this problem and they really want to do something about it. From the perspective of an NGO, it is also interesting that my initial perception was that industry wants to maintain the status quo, but it is also very good to see that industry want to do something about it, and that's why they've joined as members and they want to collaborate to find these systemic solutions.
So the main thing that I've found so far being involved is that change takes time.
To tell the truth, I have concerns that perhaps outside South Africa there is growing evidence right now of big oil chemicals pushing very aggressively into Africa, and a pointing case there is really Kenya, which is also establishing a plastic pact as we speak, because information reached ASEAN via our Kenya country representatives that US politicians on behalf of some industry captains are now using trade negotiations to convince Kenya's government to do away with its existing ban on plastic bags and the recent bans for single-use plastic in nature reserves and tourist hotspots. So these types of negotiations are obviously in contrast to the spirit of initiatives like the Plastic Pacts, and that concerns me a bit.
I found that the will to share amongst the members of the SA Plastics Pact to be the most inspiring. There's been an enormous amount of information shared in getting us to where we are and setting guidelines and targets. And so this shows the commitment that the members have in collaboratively creating change.
The South African Plastic Pact has managed to bring together business, government, producers and collectors, and this engaging environment is bound to be rich in innovation, learning and ideas that will ensure success in the long term. And we are incredibly proud to be part of this association and that we can make a difference in the bigger picture.
The discussions can sometimes be very belabored. They can take on, because we need to find and hear the perspectives of everyone in the room, and one must realize that to try and find solutions, you need to listen to everyone's perspective, and even though it takes longer than what we'd like it to take. And I think that's finding it challenging. Also hearing why industries are slow to implement changes in their business models or what they offer at stores. I think it's important just to have an understanding of why that is the case.
So I found that there's a real willingness between members to collaborate and partner for the greater good, which is quite refreshing.
Well, I have been at the launch of the Plastic Pact and I picked up a lot of genuine passion and excitement about this initiative, which makes me equally excited about it and very hopeful that the Plastic Pact is not just going to pay lip service to all the people that put the planet and the well-being of all its people now before profit.